One of our Igbo brothers in Eastern Cape, South Africa, was coronated as the king of the Igbos in Eastern Cape. People like us that are familiar with the culture, we knew there was going to be trouble. So the first thing, we went on damage control mode. I apologized to the South Africans that was trying to win them over, that we were sorry. All that was requested was for the so-called Temu King to apologize to the South African, which he refused. The Igbo community and the Igbo elders decided not to talk about it, and they said they were ready for whatever the South Africans were going to do.
Are living in someone's country, you do wrong, they ask you to apologize, and your response is, I am ready to whatever will happen. Is that confidence or pure disrespect to South Africans? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Snapp-View React. Onianom adwani edin mede bremo mumia subscribe button so one subscribe here o hana so one subscribe here me subscribe button so mumu bebre amo ha mahwe won o subscribe ni nyina o me phone so o me laptop no so me hu mu bia din awo so to one subscribe here the subscribe man why bisremo yenhwe video ko siwie. Right now tensions are rising in places like South Africa because of the exact attitude. Nobody is above the law. Nobody is above the culture of the land they live in. If you enter another man's country, you do not bring pride, you bring respect. But when people refuse to apologize after doing wrong, it sends a dangerous message. We do not care. Who South Africa, you do not care. That is what exactly this Igbo king, Atasa, is doing in Ghana. He behaves as if he's the president of this nation, but I do not blame him. You see, let's watch this video. I'll be back again with more of the videos. Kindly subscribe and share. I beg you, subscribe to this very channel, okay? Let's watch the video.
One of our Igbo brothers in Eastern Cape, South Africa, was coronated as the king of the Igbos in Eastern Cape. People like us that are familiar with the culture, we knew there was going to be trouble. So the first thing, we went on damage control mode. I apologized to the South Africans that was trying to win them over, that we were sorry. All that was requested was for the so-called Temu King to apologize to the South African, which he refused. The Igbo community and the Igbo elders decided not to talk about it, and they said they were ready for whatever the South Africans were going to do. When the march on the 30th was announced, okay, we also reached out to the Igbo community in Eastern Cape that they need to apologize, and the king needs to come on TV and apologize to the people that he did not know the sensitivities of what he was doing, but he refused. Now the day of the march has come, and the king is no longer in his residence. Now the innocent foreigners and the innocent Nigerians are the ones bearing the brunt of his actions. Now Nigerian businesses have been touched. Nigerian cars have been touched in Eastern Cape. They're reported of 26 in hospital right now, injured due to stab wounds and all kind of wounds, and there's a reported death. All because an idiot decided to crown himself a king in another man's land. Now, going forward, I hope this thing can be resolved. And this thing of being in another man's country and wanting to take over must stop. Go and make your money and leave. But if you are unable to do that, don't go to their country. When it comes to traditional rights and traditional issues, South Africans don't play. And that was why some of us went on damage control mode to apologize on your behalf, hoping that this day will not come. But you were adamant and you refused to apologize. And this is what is happening. This was how you put the Nigerian community in trouble in Ghana as well. So we all know what our fathers' names are. Going forward, we will all bear our father's name. Apologies to the South African as well. I hope this issue can
Nothing can be resolved. You see, because when you do not respect the people, the very country you visit, you always create problems. Let's speak to the truth clearly. Living in another man's country is not a right. It is privilege. And that privilege comes with responsibilities. You respect the people. You respect the tradition. You respect the authorities. But these are things some Igbos do not do. They think they own African country. Your giant of Africa, it's within your country there, not at any borderline. So when something goes wrong, the simplest thing, the most honorable thing is to apologize and correct it. Do not raise your shoulders. When you were asked to apologize, you say you want to wait for the consequences. What kind of arrogant nonsense is this? You think you own people in the world? But when someone stands their ground in arrogance and says, I am ready for whatever will happen or whatever will come, what are they really saying? Isn't it arrogance and stupidity? Ladies and gentlemen, let's please watch the video. It's the same one again.
Must you always be a king in somebody's land? Must you always be a king? Look at the problem you are causing for other foreign nationals living in South Africa. You see, when South Africans are doing protests, they make sure they do protest. They don't play, they don't joke around when they are protesting for something. I know them. When they are protesting, they make sure they are doing it. They don't do hide and seek when it comes to protest. So for this reason, this protest is affecting some of foreign nationals, especially people from Ghana, Zimbabwe, a whole lot of people. This protest is affecting them. All because one Nigerian man, Igbo man, say you want to be a king. Must you always be king in every land you stay? Some Igbo people, must you always be kings and queens? Is it by force to be a king on somebody's land, on a foreign land? Okay, so this protest is affecting some people, and which is very, 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 very unfortunate. And I think South Africans, most of the time, they don't know the difference between Ghana and Nigeria. They see us, we are all the same, you know, but there are far difference between us. So please, I'm urging each and every one, if you're a Ghanaian, a brother or a sister, and you are living in the Eastern Cape, especially where the marching is going on or the protest is going on, please make sure you stay safe and you make sure you lock your shop, then you find a place to stay very calmly.
Because they think they know it all. So let's keep it simple like this, and let me tell you something. If you are in another man's land and you made a mistake or you make a mistake, own it, apologize. Don't be so proud and so arrogant. These people always want to dominate. You have a domineering spirit. Why don't you dominate your country people? You have Yorubas over there. You have others there. If your country is not a place for you to stay, go back and go and fix it. Stop misbehaving. Because the moment you choose defiance over humility, you are not just speaking for yourself. You are setting fire to the ground you are standing on. This is an adage. This is my own adage I just created. Ladies and gentlemen, I just need to give some shout out to some of my favorite commenters. If you know you comment and you don't subscribe, kindly go and subscribe, because I have been checking those who have subscribed for me. So please watch the video to the fullest. I have David Ansan says, whatever must happen to the fake Igbo kings across Africa is happening. Let's take things calmly. Thank you very much for your comment. We have Jojo Robertson says, people are scared of talking about the Ghana fake Igbo king because it's alleged that, I'm not going to read what you just said. Then there is one over here says, Betrayed and Son says, the law is the law. Nobody must be forced to do certain things in others' country. They have a big land. They are too known, but they love to hit on others. Thank you very much, Beatrice. And then we have Koku Adawase. Koku Adawase says, yeah, bro, you are doing the best for Ghana. Most of your content creators and most of your bloggers about these things have gone into hibernation. Have they taken some money? We are behind you. Do not stop. Thank you very much. I am not going to stop, my brother. Yeah, bro, your name is very nice. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please kindly subscribe. I beg you. Watch the video to the fullest, and we'll be meeting at the end of the count. Thank you for now. Bye-bye for